Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I was just woke up, get out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. All right, so that was coming up just now. I was doing a little meditation and the only thing I was getting was the Patriot cleaning out their cannon. So that was very interesting. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about that. The masculine read here was the SIRIAN STARSEED deck, which is the main deck for the read, was cut and dealt at 10:04 today, 10:04, or excuse me, that was 10:14, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance card, having patience. And then it was completed at 10:34 to 35, which is the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So those arrows of love, or expressing feelings, energetic exchange, and then the Wounded Warrior. And then also the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So today is January 3rd, 2020. And thank you all for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. And please do so. Especially sharing helps very much my site. And I enjoy your comments always. If you want to put some more guesses into the song that I posted, you can continue to do that. I haven't gotten anyone who's guessed the song yet. And if you need anything, most of my information is below, but you can go to my website as well at twinflames3344.com, or at gmail.com is my email. And so getting into the Divine Masculine read here today at 10:34 to 35, the major arcana were the Ascension, which is the world, Lovers, Luna, which is the moon, Higher Self, which is the High Priestess, Star, and then before the read we had the Tower, and after the read the Guidance, which is like the Hierophant. We had 3 cups, 1 wand, 2 swords. There were no pentacles in this read, and there were no court cards in the main part of the read. Before the read, the Queen of Pentacles did come up, and after the read, the Knight of Wands did come up. I do pull a few cards on either side of the read, which I do use within the read. The numbers and the code line, we didn't have a numerology card on the code line today. So we had double ones and double tens, so all about that one energy, that masculine drive. The 1-1 is 11, which is justice, and then the 10-10 is that very high vibration, the trill of the 101010. But the code line did add up to 16. We had 1, 9, 2, and 4 adding to 16. And that is the Tower. And the Tower was the major arcana prior to the beginning of the read. So it looks like the Tower went off before this read, because then within the main part of the read, the Tower is now reversed. So we're like post-Tower event. The message on the code line here was about the 9 of Chalices, which is the 9 of Cups, the Get Your Wish card, and being able to deal with getting your wish, right? So to see the first of the Ace of Nth Degree, like acing something, seeing something, being the first. So seeing things with your eyes, but also the sea, the ocean was coming up here, to the nth degree, regarding ELO, so the Electric Light Orchestra, and that references to the Elohim as well, and just all of our guides and angels who are the Electric Light Orchestra, and happiness with your wish coming true in the 2 of Christ consciousness, or the twin flames, and the increase of the temperature in the final hour. To see AA was coming up, so Alcoholics Anonymous maybe being dealt with today. Or it could just be a AA rating, okay? To see that AA, the 1 of the low, or the Lovers, regarding the 9 of Cups and their wish. The 2 of the collective consciousness, and the home, or the Emperor energy. It's definitely about dealing with stuff at home today. Also, the PA came up, like the state of Pennsylvania, and then CPA, so CPA and taxes came up as well. So people dealing with their taxes coming up. And one of the Lovers' wishes, maybe to stay home, right, or be able to work at home. And then the High Priestess, or the psychic abilities, or the feminine energies of the the Christ consciousness and being at home with the Emperor. So it's very much about establishing the union on a physical level. And also PA was coming up as the city of brotherly love, because there's some kind of symbolism here that came up for me that was like the one A leaning on the other A, which became the PA. So someone to lean on, right? Just like brotherly love. So very much this energy. Also the High Priestess in the home office. So maybe doing your work at home, if you haven't been doing work at home up till now, could be a masculine who wants to work at home. And then the Emperor came up at the end there. So starting out with the World card, the Ascension card, and the underlying energies right here. We had the Page of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Cups, and then the Tower, and then the Queen of Swords below the World. All right, so that's what's coming into this read. When I looked up online, nothing really much came up for the code line today, except for the Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, you know, Tarot stuff, and the Nine of Cups, get your wish. So it's all about that new love and getting your wish. Mastering, grounding, integrating, all about new love and wishes. And also the date came up September 17th, 2017. So the 1s and 7s have been coming up. And I just dealt with an account when I was paying my bills that was 717, which I didn't realize. So a lot of those union numbers are coming up. The main cards in the read were bringing up the energies of Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. But remember, there were no court cards specifically in the read. So these are generally the energies coming up for you guys. And we start with the World, and the World is complete. It's upright. After the Queen of Swords, Truth, opened the hatch or a can of worms, and the negative past of the childhood, bad memories, difficult children, or the past returning with third party, gossip, negative group, and or over or under indulgences. The World complete, sealed divine feminine, sheds light on the world and self, happy with self despite the past, or divine masculine investigating the divine feminine and happy with what he's found. The message of love, new love, puppy love, or loving child, the baby with issues at work, coming, going at work, or third party or interference. The Page of Pentacles is an opportunity or an invitation, a student or a child. Taurus or Hierophant, commitment, religion, establishment, whatever that energy is, tripped up, messed up, dropping the ball or the facade, stops juggling as death comes in, ending or transformation, and dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve you. Acting like little kids at work, not aroused by compassion, rose pink, and no attachments. Trampled on, old man, or royalty on the ground, kids look away or praying that God will save him. Or an estate sale after a death, not happy to let go of collections. Trampled in stampede, the heart couldn't handle it. Or street peddler or vendor, not willing to gamble his life away, sells all. Death or ending of the whistleblower along with all their stuff. Kids and Pisces, Virgo, and Scorpio and Taurus all came up here, all upright, but Scorpio had a reversed energy as well. Kids and religious person or leader closes down or leaves the workplace or closes a church perhaps, and that was at 1121, which is justice and the end, the world, the end of the cycle. The King of Swords is reversed, and for the King of Swords reversed shuts them down or just has harsh words or lies about them, and that's at 1122. And that could be a lawyer or someone who's just really harsh with their words. Before I go on, I didn't tell you the day. It is the 3rd today. It's the Empress energy, and the day adds up to 8 today, which is the strength. So today's about the strength, courage, power, right? And then the Empress of abundance, and that mother energy, and growth. So the strength to persevere and create, because the Empress is what creates, you know, life. So when we turn the page, it was 1122, which is justice, and now the Fool. As the Knight of Swords rushes in with the truth about a release from prison of the Knight of Swords reversed to the Empress, or the Knight of Swords reversed is rushing in with negative self-talk in order to tell the truth, possibly to the Empress, or in getting away from the Empress. Separation here comes up in the underlying energy, but below that was religious factors, so any major differences between you, doesn't have to be religion. And then the end of cycle, everything must go. The Empress is inspired or ready to date now, or with child, or going to be a grandmother, and all is right with the world. With the Empress upright. Domestic harmony comes up here, and beneath that was new beginning. Domestic harmony is 46 of the Six of Cups, so there could be children involved in that energy. And beneath that was new beginning of 1 of the Magician, making his magic. The disconnect of partners without love, cracking the whip with how much truth or TV the kids get to watch. Dysfunctional family or values distorted, loss of fantasy or money, legacy, exposed, sunshine, kids, or spent a lot of money to take the kids on vacation. And the Page of Wands is excited about it. Left with a mess and a basket of fruit underfoot, or took a bite of the forbidden fruit, and now romantic tie with flame is present. Taking the mirror off the ceiling and throwing out the couch, sprucing up the place for new romance and domestic harmony. Unable to find peace at night, the Page of Swords reversed with negative self-talk, or a child of the King of Wands with a mouth, or lying to him, spreading rumors or spying, which could be him or just his own inner child. Stuck with the Hermit reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, or Cancer reversed and Virgo reversed. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, or that's 2 people. Or the Queen of Pentacles reversed is unable to move forward and over isolation, or elder with mental issues, or a bad doctor. Broke, broken, breakdown, or break up. A breakthrough or move and or travel issues. Or child lied to the King of Wands, which again, they're fire signs. But it doesn't have to be. It could be just someone who's got that fiery disposition. But the fire signs, as you know, are Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And then the Queen of Pentacles reversed are earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So the King of Wands, a child may have lied to the King of Wands about doing something to the Queen of Pentacles reversed, wanting them to get in a car accident or fall off a cliff, or maybe they did. Or a mother with dogs in an accident, or coming out about 2 sick pups. Or earth sign with Cancer, or child with mental disease, or just mental dysfunction. Or unable to find peace at night, so out for a walk and the dog got hit or attacked, or a dog attacked you, or the Queen of Pentacles reversed, or an elder wandered off, or with the dogs and got lost, confused or hit by a car, or broke down, or had an accident while driving, but the dogs were definitely involved somehow. The Queen of Pentacles reversed fell into an end of the cycle, selling off stuff to help out her mother perhaps, or the Empress is excited. She's getting rid of the stuff that was too much, too much stuff. In the recent past is the higher self reversed, not using your intuition or the secrets out, confessing or dumping issues at work and dysfunctional family regarding wealth. The 10 of Wands reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed, and 10 of Pentacles reversed, or leaving work and or family and ending a cycle, standing up to them about a painful ending, a betrayal, or back pain and treatments. At 1150, which is Justice and the 10 of Cups, right? The end of the family cycle or emotional cycle. So there's deception definitely here coming up without options, or having felt they had no options but to deceive, of getting up so early before the sun was painful for you without options. You had to do it. To maybe had a second or third job and all that kind of stuff. But that again was 1150, which is Justice for the happy family. The foundation is the Moon reversed, Luna reversed. Frustrated in deception or getting up too early, unable to conceive of freedom from this injustice and leading the way to dreams of having it all. Trying to control the third energy and free to leap with open heart and get attention, good news, success. And despite injustice, still get your dreams. Cancer and Virgo, both upright and reversed here. Pisces reversed, Taurus upright, Leo upright, Aries upright, and Libra reversed, Aquarius upright. All those energies came upright here. The central energy is the lovers sharing equitably or in an even relationship. but deliberations are keeping them stuck, poor choices and brokenness around them. The Magician is reversed, insecure about being free, and challenged by getting your wish of the Wounded Warrior lover, giving or receiving your attention. And again, Libra reversed, Cancer reversed, Aquarius reversed, Gemini upright, as well as Aries and Leo came up here in the center. The Wounded Warrior is down on their luck, but leading the way. Possibly Libra grieving loss, regret, and sad about it. The Emperor, which could also be Aries, messed up and dropped the facade, breaking patterns, but insecure, in need of tools to be free to leap. Harsh truth times 2, or on two timelines. Rehab, hospitalization, and breaking through the crown. Being strong with X, no longer fighting or playing games, in downturn and being dumped, or vice versa, crying, overwhelmed, and the Knight of Cups offers love to the King of Cups reversed, hanging out with him in disconnect, unable to see lover. The Divine Masculine is hanging in limbo, in disconnect with the Wounded Warrior lover, Cancer, or lover ascending. Both suffering in silence, and the King of Cups reversed, and Seal Divine Feminine standing up for themselves. 2 dysfunctional families, or dysfunctional family and financial values, leaving the home and or union. Now crowning is the 4 of Wands, home by the fire, or their home fire is burning. The King of Pentacles is upright, but the Queen of Pentacles reversed, holding on to money, saving, grounding, suddenly seeing synchronicities of the 10 of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, losing money, time, and energy, or the Queen of Pentacles reversed is upset, seeing things that she has already sold to other people, now outside of her home. So that could be upsetting because she may not have wanted to let go of those things. After avoiding the devil's temptation, codependencies, and addictions, the Tower comes in to show you what you're missing and take away what you have now that you didn't appreciate. The King of Pentacles upright and the Queen of Pentacles reversed again, together for stability only. Capricorn, Scorpio, and Taurus energies here. The 4 of Swords and possibly threatening or bribing others to stay quiet at home about the truth on 2 levels, or 2 different truths. A Taurus Hierophant religious leader or establishment implementing a plan, strategizing to keep Cancer stuck, or keeping quiet about being stuck due to loss of funds or bad planning by Leo or ego, or someone being strong with Cancer perhaps costing money and or medical bills. Painful back or back treatments, painful end and or betrayal, and coming clean or getting clean and ending the fight or lost the battle. Confessing or dropping burdens of injustice, inspired to align with injustices of the past, love, or offer of love after dumped or overwhelmed. And that was at 1229, which is the Hangman and the 3 of Wands, being present in limbo or hung out to dry. Unable to find the words to express deep feelings. The King of Cups reversed, and about fire sign drinker or potion maker with bad attitude, or unable to fix that person. Soon for the masculine is the 3 of Cups reversed, heartbreak and separation, and post-war finding peace, away from a negative group, gossip, over or under indulgences, and grief. Recovering from exile, destitution, to find a peaceful place to be. Walking away from the King of Swords reversed, Cancer, or broken wounded warrior. So this was definitely coming up as a possible military person. Back in the saddle, but no luck with lovers or their affections. The Knight of Pentacles offers help or a proposal to the Sovereign, 9 of Pentacles, to be in the sun perhaps, to expose all, or to hang with the kids on vacation with them. Or grown kids have come home to visit the masculine on their vacation. He sees himself as the star today, upright, the healer, the shedder of light with direction, handing the truth to the recovering and homeless, grounding and integrating an offer of love. That the truth of the Queen of Swords actually helped him recover from exile and abandonment, rejection and destitution and homelessness, that their truth was an offer of love. Dumped or in the dumps, overwhelmed, the Knight of Cups offers love to the Page of Swords, or receives the message of her truth, that it is the same as his, that their truths are one and the same. For the masculine, he is stay optimistic, make the effort, and new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Around the masculine, or how he is seen, is the Ace of Swords, the truth after walking away and within. And the truth was very prevalent energy in this read today. We had two Ace of Swords side by side, in addition to this major one, in the environment of the masculine, or how he is seen. So the Queen of Cups here is reversed. The King of Wands is reversed next to the Temperance card reversed. Both losing patience after, or both fallen angels, or literally fell to earth. Or the truth is that he walked away from the group. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Leo, and lots of air here. The masculine needs to clear blocks of the Two of Cups reversed in disconnect. The High Priestess reversed with the secret out, or not using their intuition. And at home, falling short on energy, or played, or a player, by Pisces, or someone who promised to keep your secret. Or just holding back passions at home in disconnect, and you need to stop worrying and just have fun in the sun with the lover and with kids at home. The end of pain at home, the hermit without flame, just dark priestess without the keys, no intuition, or blabs his secrets. What was really important coming up in the numerology cards that was not on the code line was all about change for the masculine, patience, and their happy ending. Death and transformation at home, hanging out and disconnect from lover. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, with little love given, suffering in silence, being strong through dark night's journey. I wrote down journal by accident. It looks like someone's been going through the masculine's journal, so you might want to be aware of that. The Queen of Wands reversed, frustrated and unable to express properly, may come off as a moody, spoiled child with attitude and stressed out, taming the beast, and trampling on others. In a painful ending, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, both reversed, could be the same person or two separate people, confessing, dropping burdens of the Taurus, marriage, commitment, religion, or establishment, with the Knight of Wands reversed, which could be being played or being the player. Letting go of attachments to insecurity and manipulators, holding back money and new life. The King of Cups reversed, with an opportunity to end unhappiness with family by resting, meditating, connecting in 5D, and keeping to self, being in his knowing. And that was at 101, which came up from the Pleiadians yesterday's read. Right? So keeping to yourself, 101. Return the page, it's 102. Expressing feelings and energetic exchange, the arrows of love. The world complete in letting go of attachments, deception, or at the last new moon, or early morning hours before the sun's up. Healing, shining your light with the truth and the secret being out of lover, challenged by getting your wish. Of third party and disconnect of partners at home, a painful end, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Confessing, could be a Taurus or guidance. You could be seeing a guidance counselor as well. The Knight of Wands reversed, which can be falling short on energy, can be a person who's like a player or cheated, and it can be just someone who's holding back their passions as well. But player could be a player or just falling short of expectations of the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The world knows the secret of the Queen of Pentacles reversed, or the cycle is now complete with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, but without intuition. The moon reversed, deception of lovers at home and or union, challenged by being happy with self and getting your wish, and feeling you deserve this. The star with the third party and the truth out of disconnect and a painful ending, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed dropped their burdens, confessed to Taurus or guidance counselor about the Knight of Wands reversed, player, flirt, or someone who's holding back their passions and falling short with her. So basically from deception to truth and disconnect from his higher self, lover, and their wish, in pain at home and disconnect. So I'm going to pull you a couple oracle cards here before I show you the cards. Let's see what comes up. We'll start with the the animal deck today, okay? The animal tarot, and see what comes up just to wrap up this read, to see what needs to be told. So today is January 3rd, 2020. For everyone watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities, and fill that empty space with only beautiful, divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And take a deep breath, everyone. One more shuffle. All right, so for everyone watching, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? All right, the Two of Spring, the Pelican, a soaring in. Your vision, creativity, and you notice one's still and the other one's soaring in to meet them. Your vision, creativity, and dedication to your cause have brought you great success. In fact, it may be in your best interest to get a partner to assist with your endeavors or expand the number of people helping you. Okay, so help may be on the way. Two of Spring. And Sun, the Bluebird. Your plans will work out well, bringing you happiness, prosperity, and success. You'll garner the recognition for your accomplishments you so richly deserve. All right, so all the efforts you put into what you've been doing are definitely coming back to you now. Those kind of messages have been coming up over and over again recently. And the underlying energy here is the Queen of Summer. Compassionate, loving, giving, and psychic. The Swan. This is the time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. Right? So remember to love yourself first and take care of yourself. And you notice these are all three cards that came up were birds. Okay, so the underlying energy was the Queen of Summer. And then the other two, you know, a nice variety of colors, but they're all birds. So it's like humans. We're all different, but we're all human. And they're all grounded, you notice. Like this has one flying in, but the main birds in the picture, they're all grounded. These two of them are on water, so 2 parts water and 1 part land. And this one's checking out the flowers. And then this one's coming in for a landing to meet and help. So this one's still looking and this one's still looking, but this one has help on the way. So you notice in this picture too, there's a very slivery moon there, right? So that's like a very slivery moon. This is underlying energy. So this is the new moon that passed, right? The solar eclipse new moon. That passed already. And these two are what's coming up. And you see not only, what I didn't realize is there's also a butterfly in the picture with the bird. So there may be help on the way. Maybe that butterfly is going to help the bird learn how to transform themselves because they already did. Or maybe the butterfly is going to teach the bluebird about the flower they're curious about. Okay. All right. So let's see what's next. We'll do Metatron next. So Metatron, what does everyone need to know or learn? What is the purpose of this read today? What do we need to know about the journey, the divine masculines, and the union of the masculine and feminine coming together? Metatron, what do we need to know? Take another deep breath, guys. Okay. And we had this yesterday too, the reflection in the water. There's your union, as above, so below, heaven and earth. And it's all about that pink, that rose pink compassion. Have compassion for each other. There's a little bit of green in there too, and then the brown of the root. And the weeping willows, both weeping. And it's also the 41, which is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups did come up reversed today. So maybe a little bit of weeping, which is fine. The underlying energy is the endings. You are held. And endings were a big deal in the read today too. 45 is that 5 of Cups, which again can be weeping, because the 5 of Cups of grief, letting go of the old, right? This is walking the plank, right? You're on the pier here, about to jump off into the sunset. So these cards wanted to be seen as well as the reflection in the water. Heaven and earth, as above, so below, is love, right? So with love, there's also tears of letting go. And here is Silver, Warrior of Light. And there's the full moon coming up with the 10th eclipse and the 30 of the union energy, the 4 of Wands. And it was all about the 4 of Wands in the read today and the endings around that need to be cleared out. And here's the truth rising out of the water. Out of the deep emotions comes the truth at the full moon eclipse. And then we have the 10th. Here's that confirming the eclipse date, the 10th, new dawn, welcome back. All right. So going from this in the early morning hours before the sun comes up, that's where the truth comes in. As the warrior of light, the silver, which needs to be turned into the gold coin. The 30 is the union, that is the help that's coming to rescue you to help get that done. And then we come into here and you see all of the connections being made. Appreciation and healing of your ancestors, which is 34, the 8 of Wands, which is the final card of the read today of clarifications. That 8 of Wands energy of back and forth, very passionate energy, love and the arrows of love. But not just for your twin, but also for your children, for your lineage, for everything that's come before. Because you are, as I said yesterday or the day before, there's no point to holding on to the past because you're the collective of everything in the past. So it's already with you. So you don't need double baggage. It's saying to show appreciation, to allow yourself to heal through your ancestors within you. Night and day, day and night. Getting to like the truth of the turbulent waters that everyone that came before you went through to get you here, to have appreciation for that. Okay, and then of course the main card that came up was the heaven and earth. Okay, so that was from Metatron's deck. Then let's go with, well, let's see if there's a yoga position for you guys today, which there will be. Is there a specific yoga position that you'd like to advise to everyone watching today? Is there a specific yoga position for them? Well, this is what's coming up. This is the position. Okay, and this is called the Through the Hole Stretch. Okay, so you can read that if you'd like to on there. And that's the picture of it. But just really stretching out those hips, okay? To release some stuff. And that came up in my read yesterday too. I think it was yesterday. Really stretching the legs and feet. You know, pointing the toes, really stretching out your feet. Because, you know, your feet have all of the acupuncture points, connections to your body. And also your legs, because, you know, your hips and your balance through your hips supports your upper body as well. So it's so important to keep everything down there all nice and stretched out. And it was specific to just the legs and the feet, so there's something important about that. And so here now you have a stretch in the hips. All right, so this is the energy deck, the energy oracle cards. What is your message for this? Ooh, January 3rd. What is our message from the energy deck? Well, that came right out. Number 38, which is the Queen of Cups, the 4th chakra, the heart, Archangel Raphael. So healing again. So heal yourself. Take time to stretch and heal. And just take time to rest and focus on the areas of body that aren't feeling good. Heal yourself. Healer, heal yourself. And then we also have the door to personal healing and happiness. So healing again. 34 is that 8 of Wands again. Okay. So lots of back and forth expressions of feelings. Let it out so that you don't, keep it in and cause more injuries to yourself. 38, the Queen of Cups, and 34 is expressing back and forth. And then we have the first chakra, or the root chakra, safety and security with Archangel Michael, and 35, the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands. And again, he's got that sword of truth. The underlying energy is the contract. Okay, so this looks like the Justice card, but it's the Six of the Lovers and the contract. So it's like home, family, and community. And it looks like the Two of Swords all in one. There's a whole bunch of energies in this card. The contract and being balanced and fair. And not just seeing the contract with your eyes, but feeling it. Does it feel right to you? So the Six of the Lovers and having an equitable relationship is the underlying energy from this deck. And achieving that through these energies. Through the heart, through the door to personal healing and happiness, the portal, and through Archangel Michael in the root chakra, right? Safety and security by keeping that very well balanced, because that's the first chakra. If you don't have this one balanced, it's going to misalign everything else. And again, this is the hips. Okay, so that's the stretch that you were shown. And here's the truth. He's got close to his heart. And then here's the door open. Okay. This is opening the heart here of the feminine, the 38, the Queen of Cups. And Archangel Michael's the one overseeing the feminines. So Raphael's helping the feminines to heal their heart so that they can open that portal to the masculines. 35, the wounded warriors. It's like Gabriel's, Raphael is getting the women ready for Archangel Michael, because he's like running all the feminines, or he's in charge. So Raphael's getting you guys all in order for Michael to bring all the troops together and bring them forward. That's the energy I'm getting here. Okay, we'll do one more deck. Let's see what we have here. This is my Nature's Whispers, and then we'll get going. It was just 3707. The King of Cups and the Chariot ascending. So we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups come up right now. They're in the oracles. So what does everyone need to know? Final deck. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? This is January 3rd, 2020. January 3rd, 2020. January 23rd. There's a couple that came out together. The bottom of the deck is Empowerment, 45, which is that Five of Cups again. The grieving, to allow that grief to go through, to go into it so that you can come out of it quicker. Okay? You become empowered by going into the pain as opposed to trying to avoid it. So let's see how many cards. 4 cards came up here. Pause, number 4, which is the Emperor. Did they come up? All right, nope. Pause. So that was the Emperor. I love this blue too, with the green. It's like the pastels on the earth colors. How beautiful. It's like showing the masculine. Look how beautiful the feminine pastels look on you against your greens and browns of your masculine energy, right? The feminine looks good on you. And that's coming out of the family tree. Illumination of the 2 of the High Priestess. So again, it's about bringing the feminine out in the divine masculine, seeing the beauty in it. And look at this bug. I don't know what kind of bug it's supposed to be. It looks like a butterfly, but it could be anything with colorful wings. And look how beautiful their little antennas are, even with their peach fuzz. If you're really hairy, it's showing you how beautiful everything is, right? What is distinctive about you is what makes you beautiful. We have butterflies on the back of her as well. It's all about transformation and the beauty of it. And being able to fly free and ride piggyback as well. We have the 16, which is the Tower, which came up in the read today as well. And finding those inner truths, right? When you don't let them out, they get forced out, right? You have to seek your truths out. And sometimes you have to go back to the foundations of the root chakra, because that's where the poor foundation started, right? Where are your wounds? Well, they're in the foundations of when you were a child. It's about feeling back to those ages to see where your trigger points are and get them out. Let them come up to the consciousness to let them go. And then we have the 9 of the collective consciousness, the endings, the compassion. and using your creative talents to spread your light. The perfect setting. Right? How beautiful. You're noticing how beautiful everything around you always is. And painting a much prettier picture than you used to, perhaps, after having cleaned out all your wounds. And this is all feminine energy here. Really beautiful, like rainbow colors and pastels being shown here. That you can paint it any color you want. When you really reach deep and express your true self and allow your feminine to come out. Okay, so empower yourself by allowing the tears. It's actually a reset when you cry, and then reset again. It's not to avoid them and not get on yourself about crying. None of it is bad. It's all good. It's all the process, how we continue to grow. So let me show you the cards quickly, and then I'll let you go. There's the underlying energy of the Ascension card, or the world. Recent past is the higher self. The foundation here is Luna, or the moon. The center is the lovers, challenged by the 9 of chalices. Both of those cards were upright today. The underlying energies, along with the 4 of flames, which is also upright today. Scrolling over to the 3 of chalices, which was reversed. And then the masculine seeing himself as the star upright. There's so many union cards in this read. And then around him, the Ace of Swords, or orbs. The truth, which is also upright. And the blocks that he needs to clear have to do with the 2 of chalices, which is reversed today. Disconnect. We end up on the 10 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles reversed above that, and then the 10 of Wands reversed, the Guidance card upright, and then the last one up there is the Knight of Wands reversed. And then we end up the read on that 8 of Wands. And look at the colors that came up for the number cards. We have yellow, orange, and teal. Okay. The underlying energy was blue and orange. So going from the throat chakra and the sacral chakra to the sacral and solar plexus, as well as going up from between the heart and the throat. Okay. So drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, do what you have to do to get you there, and be happy with whatever comes up either way. Even if you cry, allow it, it's fine. And then come back to being happy afterwards. Okay? Be good to yourselves, guys. Rise and be love. Bye.